Here we are. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi. We are live on LinkedIn. I am live on LinkedIn. Mildred Talabi here for Lunchtime Live with Mildred Talabi. Hi, ladies, gentlemen. We usually have one or two gentlemen join us. Welcome to this special three-part Lunchtime Live session that I am doing, where we're going to be discussing building a profitable business on LinkedIn, the myth versus the reality. So if you are here and you are joining in today, I want you to drop a hello in the comments. Let me know that you're here, and let me know where you are in the world, because I'm in the UK and it's afternoon right now, but I know I have a lot of people in other parts of the world. So if you're not in the UK and you're somewhere else and it's like 6 a.m. and you're watching this, I am extra glad to see you, right? But let me know in the comments if you're here, if you're watching, and then later on, when you're watching this on replay, I want you to put hashtag replay if you're watching on replay. So welcome. Hi, Gabi. Good to see you here. Happy Tuesday, Sandra. Malachi is in the house. Lee is in the house. Hello. Hi, April. Lee is in Spain. Spain is, oh my God, I'm about to say it's an hour, right? There's an hour difference. I flunked geography at school. I hated geography at school. I wish I paid more attention to geography at school because I didn't like it. And then when I got older, I'm like, I don't know where anywhere is. But it's good to see you, Lee. Sorry, Gabi. Yes. Hi, I have a LinkedIn user from Cheshire. I cannot see your name, so I don't know who you are, but hello and thank you for logging in. Salem. Hi, Salem from Vienna, Austria. Good to see you. We've got Olabisi from Jackson, Florida. Yes, and it's 8 a.m. over there. Well done. I think you're the earliest so far, Olabisi. So thank you for joining in. Narissa from Montserrat. Hi, Narissa. Hi, Eugenie. Good to see you. I am so happy you're all joining in this afternoon. This is going to be a quick and punchy session, right? We're going to be on for about half an hour, and I'm going to talk about the myths versus the realities of building a profitable business on LinkedIn. Now, if you're watching this, it's probably because you want to build a profitable business on LinkedIn. So don't worry, I've got you covered in this session. This is part 2 of 3 series. So the first one was yesterday, then we're doing today, and then we're going again tomorrow. So for the final one. So yes, so don't worry, stay tuned with me to the end. We're going to cover something really exciting today. April, I'm not the only one. April says geography is not a strong point either. Yes, good. And yes, Karen, it's good to see you, Karen. And Mubina from Pakistan. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. If this is your lunch break, I'd love to know what you're eating. Let me know what you're eating, but listen, we're going to get into it because we don't have all day, as much as I love this, we don't have all day, and I want to really get to this with you. So as I said, this is Lunchtime Live with Mildred Talabi. And if you don't know me, I'm a LinkedIn visibility coach, for female coaches who want to build their brand and their business on LinkedIn. If you want to build a profitable brand on LinkedIn, then I am the person you want to talk to. So that's a nutshell of what I do. Everything else you can see on my profile. But in this 3-part series, which started yesterday, we have been talking about building a profitable business on LinkedIn, the myth versus the reality. Now, the reason I thought this was a great subject to cover, is because I talk to a lot of women, and it's mostly women because I work with women mostly, but I talk to a lot of women, and they have all these hang-ups about actually using LinkedIn as a platform to build their business, and some of these hang-ups are based on what are complete myths. Thoughts and ideas that they have about LinkedIn that are just not true. And a lot of us have this. I had myths about LinkedIn before I got on the platform. We have myths about things, but if we leave them unchallenged, then we can potentially miss out on things that could really be helpful for us. So I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out on how helpful LinkedIn is as a platform for you and for your business. So that's why I'm doing this 3-part series to dispel some of these myths that we're talking about. And also from the get-go, I'm going to let you know that so we're going to do this 3-part Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I've actually got a LinkedIn masterclass, which is taking place online on Thursday. If you go to just in case you have to jump off before we wrap up. If you go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass, you'll have all the details there. But I'm doing a 2-hour masterclass where we're really going to get into the details and the nitty-gritty stuff of building a profitable business and brand on LinkedIn. I'm going to share everything with you that I know about the subject, including my own 10-step process of making it happen. So if you want in, I've got only 5 spaces left for this masterclass. So if you want in, go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass and go and register your place, because I'm sure by the end of the session, I'll have no spaces left. So get moving quickly if you want to get it done. But so let's go back to this. So we're going to talk about building a profitable business on LinkedIn. Yeah, Salem's having spaghetti with wild garlic. I like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. Hi, Jimmy. Good to see you here, Jimmy. Nice. Awesome. Tinike, did I say that right, Tinike? Tinike from Glasgow is having vegan sausage roll for lunch. That sounds like you need a bit more. I love it. I'm only playing. If that fuels you, then that's great. But after I'm done with this, I'm gonna have my lunch, and I want something big and something that will fill me, because I want more than a sausage roll. But it sounds tasty though. Tinike, Liz, hi Liz, good to see you, and I'm so glad you signed up for the masterclass. Looking forward to meeting you on Thursday. Mubina, in terms of replays, yes, it is available on my profile page. So this one, as soon as I'm done, you can see the replay on my profile page. Part 1, which was yesterday's one, you can also see that on my profile page. So yes, you can absolutely go there and get that link. Okay, so we are talking about how to build a profitable business on LinkedIn, the myth versus reality. In case you weren't here yesterday, so yesterday, quick recap, we talked about the first myth we covered was that LinkedIn is for job seekers and corporates. So people have this idea that, you don't need to be on LinkedIn unless you're looking for work, or maybe if you are doing business, then it's just for B2B and you're looking to connect with the big corporates. Yesterday, we disposed that myth, and it's not the case. It's really not the case. So the reality of that is that when you seek, you shall find. If you look for your target audience on LinkedIn, and if you have a coaching business or any kind of service-based business, your target audience are definitely on LinkedIn. I am telling you this for a fact. They are on LinkedIn. You just need to find them. So that's the first myth that we covered yesterday. Today, we are going to talk about this myth, the second myth, which is I can't be myself on LinkedIn. Now, if you are watching this, even if you're watching on replay, but if you're watching this live here with me and you have ever thought this, you've ever thought, I think my clients might be on LinkedIn. I think I might need to be on LinkedIn, but I feel like I can't be myself on LinkedIn. It's a professional platform after all. I can't be myself. Whereas on Facebook, maybe I can show more of myself. I can share pictures of my family life, and Instagram, I can share my lunch. I can share pictures of my lunch. But LinkedIn, surely if I'm myself, I can't do that on LinkedIn, can I? If you have ever thought that, if you've ever said that to yourself, that I can't be myself on LinkedIn, I want you to let me know in the comments. If you've ever heard anybody say that that's the reason that they don't use LinkedIn, is because they feel that you can't be yourself on LinkedIn. If that's you, let me know right now, so we can deliver you from this myth. Because honestly, if you think this, it's going to be a big hindrance for you. And I'm about to let you know that really LinkedIn as a platform is oh my God, it's a great platform for many reasons. But if you think that it's a platform that you can't be yourself on, that's going to limit you, and it's going to limit how you show up on this platform. And if you really want to win on this platform, you need to be visible. You need to show up on this platform, and then you need to show up as yourself. So, okay, so yes, Lola says, I've thought about that many times, definitely thought about that. Let me put that up on screen, actually. Lola says, yes, I have definitely thought about this many times. Good. Salem says, I used to think that, but not anymore. Yes, absolutely. Liz says, yes, it's true. It's true. I was there before, a long time ago. I've been using LinkedIn for a very long time, but I was there a long time ago. I thought so as well, because you kind of think that it's so professional and you can't really be yourself on this platform. So Malachi says, I used to think that when I first came, I was being so formal, but not anymore. I took off the mask. Go and see my latest video. Yes, yes, yes. I know that. I know you do that really well. So here's the thing. You don't need me to tell you this because we have just done this, but this is a myth. If you feel like you cannot be yourself on LinkedIn because LinkedIn doesn't allow you, because LinkedIn is a professional platform, here's what I'm going to tell you that will hopefully help you deliver you from this. So LinkedIn is a professional platform. In fact, I talk about this in my book, Start Being Visible. That was not a plug, but if you want it, it's on Amazon, But LinkedIn is a professional platform. Absolutely. But guess what LinkedIn has in common with all the social media platforms that are out there? Absolutely all of them. Who wants to take a guess, at what LinkedIn has in common with all the social media platforms? And it's not that it's a social media platform, because I kind of tend to think of LinkedIn as not quite a social media platform. It's almost like in its own space, because it wasn't created with the idea of being a social media platform where people can socialize. It was created as a professional platform, so who wants to take a guess at telling me what LinkedIn has in common with all the other platforms, all the other social platforms? While I do yes, Liz says, I know most of the corporate world would think my ideas are actually crazy. No, they will not. We will talk about that. But that's, again, these are the myths and the things that we have going on in our own minds, right? Eugenie says, I was scared to be judged, so I could not publish anything. Now, I know you've started to overcome this now, which is absolutely great. And when you do start to overcome this, you realize that there was nothing to be scared of in the first place, like that monsters under the bed thing, right? So yeah, that's really good. I'm so glad you're starting to overcome that. But okay, so what did all these platforms have in common? LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse. What's that one where you just post quick videos? I can't even remember, which I joined for like 2 minutes and then canceled my account. How can I forget? TikTok. That's the one I'm thinking of. TikTok and the rest. There's probably like a million more that I haven't named. But what all of these have in common, and yes, the point goes to Salem and Malachi, who says this, all of these platforms have one thing in common. They have people, human beings, and even though LinkedIn is a professional platform, it is a professional platform filled with human beings. And human beings are not one type of people. We are multidimensional in nature. So yes, we have our work side, the side of us that we bring to work, but we also have our other sides, and there's other aspects to us. So in the same way that you can be yourself on other platforms and you can be yourself outside of online world, you absolutely can be yourself on LinkedIn. In fact, I'm going to put it to you like this. It's even better that you are yourself on this platform. You are yourself on this platform. It is absolutely essential that you are yourself. Lee says, not sure, but perhaps it's so interactive. Because it's so interactive, one can engage. It is interactive, absolutely. And you can engage with people. And the key there, Lee, is engagement. You are engaging with other human beings on the platform, on LinkedIn. That is what makes this platform the same as all the other platforms. Now, the reality is, and as I said, we are going to go into this. I'm going to tell you the reality to counteract this myth in a minute. But as I said, we are going to go into this in big time on Thursday for the masterclass that I'm running. So I am doing a masterclass called From Visible to Profitable, where we are going to be discussing exactly what it takes to build a visible and a profitable brand on LinkedIn. It's a 2-hour session. I'm going to cover, if you think I'm covering anything now, this is nothing. We are just barely scratching the surface. We're really going to go into detail on everything that you need to do and how you can show up on this platform to use it to build your business and your brand. So if you want in on that session, I want you to go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass right now and register, because I have 5 spaces left. I'm keeping it limited because I want it to be intimate. You're going to get the chance to answer questions and ask your questions, and I answer questions specifically about your business. So it's going to be limited numbers, and I have 5 tickets, 5 spaces remaining. So if you want it, go right now. mildredtalabi.com/masterclass and secure your spaces while you still can. Okay, so that's the thing. So this is what it is about. So LinkedIn, you absolutely do have permission to be yourself on LinkedIn, but even more than that, I'm gonna put this up. This is the reality. The reality is that your personal brand is actually your unique selling point on LinkedIn and elsewhere. Your personal brand. When you start showing up here with your personal brand, like Liz said, you might think that people will think you're crazy, but your people will love it. This is the thing. Each and every single one of us, we are all called to a certain group of people. Some of us might be more aware of who they are than others, but we all have a people who needs to hear our voice, who needs to hear our content, who needs to plug into our service, our business. You have no competition when you're yourself. Believe me, this is true. And the way that you really show up as yourself is to build your personal brand. And you can do that right here on LinkedIn. And in order for you to build your personal brand, guess what? You have got to be yourself, because there is no personal. Otherwise, it's just brand. There's no personal. If you're not yourself, there is no personal. So you're not going to build a personal brand if you're not able to be yourself on this platform. So hi, Oyin. It's good to see you here. Oyin said so true, and absolutely it is. Mac Vins, I don't know who you are. We interact a lot, but I don't know if Mac Vins is your name, because it sounds like your company name. But thank you for joining in, and good to see you here. But so this is really, really important that you realize that your personal brand is your unique selling point right here on LinkedIn and everywhere that you go. As a matter of fact, you have got to show up on this platform with your personal brand. And yes, you have my permission. You have my permission to be yourself on LinkedIn. But more than that, you have the permission of the whole LinkedIn community, because people like people here. People like people who share things about themselves. Now, I'm gonna throw a little caution on this now, but we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get into too much detail. As I said, we've got more time on Thursday at the masterclass where we'll cover it. But a little caution on this is that doesn't mean that you start posting any and everything about your life on LinkedIn. You have to have a strategy behind it, otherwise it could backfire on you, but really this myth busting session today is to really let you know that you do have permission to be yourself on LinkedIn. And more than that, that is absolutely crucial to building a personal brand that your ideal clients are going to buy into. Because now, if you've heard the concept of social selling, the whole idea of know me, like me, trust you. So for people to buy into you, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. And for them to get to know you, you have to be yourself. So take off the mask. As Malachi said, take off the mask. Don't come here with a mask. Don't come here with what is the word? There's a phrase. Things are slipping out of my head this morning, right? This afternoon. I even said morning and it's afternoon. There's a phrase, and I literally wrote about this on my blog post. When people are, when you're adopting a tone of voice, that is not you, because you're trying to fit in with the environment, so that you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that. You want to turn up on this platform and you want to be yourself. That's what you want to do on this platform. So okay, so yes, if you have any questions, yes, do drop it in. Feel free to drop it in the comments. And any comments, Gabi says, I feel that. Yes, I feel you. Gabi, I feel like I haven't seen you for a long time. Good to see you here. Sandra says, I love this comment about your personal brand. Your personal brand is your unique selling point. Yes. It is so true. Your personal brand is definitely your unique selling point. That cannot be taken away from you. Honestly, I know loads of people that will sit here, and I've been in seminars, where people will talk about business seminars, and they'll talk about go inspire your competitors, go and do the competition. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I have no competition. I get it in theory that there are other people who are doing what I'm doing and other people who are doing the same thing. But one thing that they don't have that I've got is that they are not me, same way they are not you. Whoever it is, it's not you. You are the most unique selling point that you have. So bring yourself to the table. Don't leave yourself out of the business, because the people who want to plug into you will find you, that will love what you do, that will resonate with you. And that's what's going to make you stand out in a crowded market. You know, you absolutely can be yourself. So Liz says, I call it shiny shop front people. I like that phrase. I like that, shiny shop front people, Liz. Very, very cool. You know, so listen, this is really important. So that's the thing I want you to remember. I want you to remember. So yesterday, the myth that this is not a platform, LinkedIn is not a platform for just job seekers and corporates. And then today, the myth that LinkedIn, you can't be yourself on LinkedIn, you know, that is a myth. You absolutely can be yourself on LinkedIn, and your personal brand is your unique selling point. Now, we are going to go into more on this. As I said, we're going to go into more on this on Thursday. I can see my email popping up. I'm trying to stay focused on this. I think the tickets are going down now. So if you haven't grabbed one of the 5 spaces left for this masterclass, I think it's probably less than 5 by now, you know, go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass and sign up for my masterclass, which I'm running on Thursday, where we're going to go through everything in detail about how you can build a visible and profitable brand for your business right here on LinkedIn. Is it possible? Yes, it is. Have I done it? Yes, I have. Have I done it with some of my clients? Have I helped them to do it? Yes, I have. Can you do it? Absolutely. What are you waiting for? Nothing. I love it. I love it. I'm cracking myself up. I love it. So go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass and get your ticket for the masterclass on Thursday. Now, tomorrow, we are going to talk about another myth on tomorrow. Oh, hi, Summer from Texas. Let me see that. Summer says, was it the imposter syndrome, the thing you wanted to remind us to avoid? Was it the imposter syndrome, the thing you wanted to remind us to avoid? I'm not sure. Imposter syndrome. Now that is a whole session all by itself, you know. But in terms of the imposter syndrome, how it relates to showing up as yourself on LinkedIn, is that some people do feel like they can't. This is like probably like more like the greater parts of ourselves. Sometimes we feel like we can't share on a platform like LinkedIn because we don't want to come across too boastful and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So that's where the imposter syndrome might kick in, you know. So, but yes, what you want to do is just kick that instead of it kicking in, kick the imposter syndrome to the side, right? And you show up as yourself on this platform, you know. So Tamika, hi. Tamika says, love this, Mildred. Thank you. So good to see you, Tamika, and thank you for that. Yes, Jimmy, it is so right. Your competitors don't have you. Yes, they do not. Honestly, that is your unique selling point. Lola, if your real self is multi-passionate, should you talk about just one thing on LinkedIn? Lola, you always come with the great questions. I love your questions, you know. So yes and no to this. If you have many things going on, you absolutely can talk about them, but you must do so with a strategy, and you must do so having warned people in your profile headline, etc., that you are somebody who talks about different things. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain and go into in depth in the little time that we have, but the answer is yes and no. Yes, you can talk about multiple things, but you don't want to do it in a way that it confuses your audience. So you need to have a strategy behind it. And Lola, I know you already signed up to my masterclass, so I'm going to go into a lot more about that subject and things like that on Thursday. So we will definitely give you an answer that works for you moving forward. Now, if you have not already signed up to the masterclass, consider this your last call. mildredtalabi.com/masterclass. Grab one of the 5 or however many littles left now, less than 5. I think I probably got about 3-2 now. Grab one of these tickets and register yourself a slot for my masterclass. It's a 2-hour masterclass. And for the guys on this call, it's actually not women's only, this one. You know, I have some guys registered on it. So it's not women's only. My marketing is women's only. But men, if you want to join in, you can benefit from this. So feel free to join in. You know, so Sandra says, will you be running more masterclass going forward? As I'll be working on Thursday after promoting my services. I will be. When and when, I don't know. When and when, I don't know. When and where? Where, yes, online. When, I don't know. So if you can't make this one live, I would highly, highly suggest that you sign up to get the recording, because then you get it to keep forever, and then you can watch it at your own time. So when you go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass, you'll see the option to get a ticket that has the recording so you can access it at any time that you want. So I think that's the best thing to do. So yes, we are going to wrap it up now. Come back tomorrow, because the last myth that we are going to be talking about, now this is a big one. And I will give you the exclusive before I post it on my profile tomorrow morning. But tomorrow we are going to be talking about the myth of build it and they will come. Ooh, exciting. Build it and they will come. That's what we're going to dispel tomorrow. This whole idea of when you build it, they will come. We're going to talk about why that's a myth tomorrow. So if you haven't already set your reminder to join me at lunchtime tomorrow, I want you to do that. And I know we've got like about a few minutes. We're going to wrap it up now, because I don't want to take all of your lunchtime. But inbox me if you've got anything you want to ask about the masterclass. But better still, just go to mildredtalabi.com/masterclass and register for your place, because then we're going to really dive into everything over 2 hours. But tomorrow, be back here at 1 o'clock for the last lunchtime session, so where we're going to talk about the myth of build it and they will come. Now, if you have any questions about that, drop a message in the comments, put it in the comments, and I'll check it later, or send me a DM, and then we can put the answer tomorrow. But that's it for now. I told you it was going to be a quick one, so that's it for now. Signing up for today, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. For those of you who've already got your tickets for the masterclass on Thursday, I am going to see you on Thursday, like literally see you on Thursday. I can't wait. That's exciting, because it's going to be over Zoom instead of this one-way system where you can see me, but I can't see you. But I can't wait to see you on Thursday. But for now, I will see you back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the last myth in this whole series of building a profitable business on LinkedIn, the myth versus reality. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a lovely lunchtime or morning or evening or whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.